welcome to episode 2. It's going to be an all-male platform. I'm going to have my friend introduce themselves to you and the social media platforms you can find them on. I'll start off. My name is Slack, and my Instagram is _PrinceSlack.
My name is John, aka Bama Swagger. That is my Instagram as well, Bama Swagger.
My name is Emare. Instagram, Emare __. Yeah, check me out.
My name is Earl. My Instagram is uncle.earl with 2 L's.
Everybody know me as Radd. My Instagram is hits_lawless4. And so we're gonna see what today.
He didn't know you was a real person.
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know you was Uncle Earl.
He said, this Uncle Earl?
Yeah, I'm Uncle Earl. In the flesh. Uncle Earl.
Okay, I'm lost.
Raggedy.
Yeah, I'm the raggedy guy. I'm the raggedy guy.
That's crazy.
Wait, I'm lost.
No, he got a gang of followers.
You got what?
He got a lot of followers.
See it?
Oh yeah.
But he's just a mean. He's just a mean.
Why you got that phone? What you do?
Police.
They didn't know I was a real person.
I didn't know. I knew you was a real person, but I was always. I swear, I knew Uncle Earl skated.
No, I'm saying-
I knew this, but I'm like, who the
He
fuck?
got
Uncle Earl.
he posted memes.
I be
You
trying
skater?
to decide.
Yeah, he skated, but he know who he
Oh, so
is.
he's-
But he
so
don't know
he's
that
skater
that was his
now.
Instagram.
So you're gonna be scared to know you?
No.
No, not really.
No, my man. Go ask the question.
Is social media making natural beauty extinct?
Is social media making natural beauty? I'm gonna say booty.
It's natural. It's
Is
social.
natural beauty extinct?
As far as surgeries.
I wouldn't say extinct because there's still men out there and women that like natural beauty, but this trend of going to get your body done and not working for it naturally, whatever your goal may be, is at an all-time high.
I think
If you want to get your body done, I ain't sweating it, but I don't know. There's still people out there that don't like it.
I think it's being more like overshadowed. You see this, it's like, ooh, perfect, boom, boom, and then you see natural beauty, it's like it's still good. It's still a good thing. You're still attracted to it, but everybody sees this, and it's just like the main thing that's popular right now. So.
Yeah, I think it's just the image. The image of what's hot right now because
Everybody wants to look perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy where they filter set just like till I cut it off there. Instead of just being natural.
I think it's kind of making this thing because when you see natural beauty, you like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like in its own category.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being her, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that's natural beauty.
Yeah.
But everybody's such a, I gotta have this surgery, I gotta get this done, if I do this, I get this many likes or I get these many comments.
But who's to blame for that? Why everybody
Social
wants to
media.
get it?
We can't blame one family. It's social media.
Yeah.
Because now the wealth of that family and what they've accomplished due to surgery and everything, you can say, okay, they trailblazed it. Yeah. But it was people getting surgery before the Kardashians. But I just feel like
Yeah. Reality show, now they got a show, everybody watching it, doing what's
So-
on.
What's your definition of natural beauty, though? Are we talking about body? Or is it
Body,
natural beauty, like she
body,
has her natural hair up?
body, hair,
Face. People get their lips
face.
done, they get
Not
their-
and I'm not saying don't wear makeup. I'm not saying that. But as far as loving yourself, for me, if it's a health issue, if it's something like that, then yeah, have that. But just to be like, you know what? I don't like my lips. Let me go get them bigger.
I was just about to say.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot
But I
of
mean, I
people
don't think that necessarily means they don't love themselves because they want to enhance something.
But like, it's not even.
But when
it's
it
not
becomes
even
a problem, though.
enhanced, it's like more of.
When it's not to cut you off.
Yeah.
When I can look at you and tell you've had multiple surgeries. When I can look at you and be like, okay, you got your cheeks done, you got your lips done, you got your titties done, you got your back done, you got your nose done, you got your butt done.
Okay, they did all that, but are they happy? If they're happy,
I can't
it don't
answer
matter.
that.
Right?
I can't answer that.
But if they're happy, it doesn't
You're saying
matter.
it's like insecurity, but like what if that's what made them happy? We can't necessarily say like
They're
It's
genuinely
still, but
happy.
it's still not natural beauty though.
No,
All in all.
Well, no.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I understand what you said. It's not
Yeah.
natural because they wouldn't got work
Because
done.
it's a search
It's an
of
enhancement.
it's a search as a enhancement or a search of perfection.
But when you work out to get that body, you're enhancing that perfection too.
And I think it's a natural.
But like surgery is just
Some guys ain't natural either though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
me. If I could go outside and go to a liquor store or a grocery store and I see a girl and she come out in some sweats, hair is not even done, regular clothes, regular, no makeup on, and I'm just like, damn, wow. Like if I see her walk right there, I already know how she looks. She get dressed on. To me, that's natural. Like, you just hear and look at you. I'm just like, damn, that's natural.
But then I think on the flip side of that, it's fucked up to say that because some girls aren't that pretty, like dressed like that, and they feel more comfortable and
We all
what you say,
we all
confident.
meet somebody.
No, I'm just saying, and they feel confident when they get dressed up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel what y'all saying, but I don't think we can just say like.
Yeah.
But within, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Some girls actually wear a lot of makeup and look better when they don't wear makeup. Yeah,
But with the social media, they shooting for likes, they shooting for comments, they shooting for approval of the outside.
Exactly.
Does that make 100%? Does that make
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go.
does that make sense?
What ahead?
Go ahead.
They
Oh yeah.
search of approval of others. Does that make sense?
No, I feel. That's what I'm saying. I feel what you're saying. If they go get the surgery, they're searching for approval and all this. But you can say the same about somebody doing it naturally. If you go get your ass done, you want everybody to see your ass. But if you go to the gym and work on your ass to get it bigger, you want everybody to see your ass. So it's like, how can you fault somebody for wanting their ass bigger if they just went and got surgery instead of working out? I'm not a fan of surgery. I'm just trying to get it.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that makes a lot of sense.
I can't really fault her like, oh, she went and got surgery to get her ass done because she want niggas to be on her. But this girl in the gym working on her ass to get it bigger, we can't say she want everybody on her.
No, I feel you. That makes a
So
lot of
it's
sense.
like, it's kind of a, you know, I'm not a fan of getting surgery though.
No, that was a great analogy.
I'm just trying to, you know.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
For the people that watch this.
So is it?
Yeah.
So it's not making natural beauty extinct.
I don't think extinct, but it is, natural beauty is being looked up, like overshadowed because getting surgery to everybody want it now.
Yeah.
Everything now. So that's like the popular thing, you know.
That's all they show on Instagram, on
Yeah.
social media.
You see
It's
that
perfection.
everywhere.
Get your ass done and twerk. Like,
And filters. Every picture now is a filter. That light we just how do you really look? Yeah.
As long as it ain't causing harm to nobody.
Next question.
Next question.
Next question.
Okay. Does a man ego get the best of their natural character?
Yes and no.
At times it can. Yeah.
depending on the man.
It depends. To me, I think it depends on the circumstance.
Yeah.
Because my ego is slack, and I've always covered up whatever I feel or whatever I go through with that. So it's like when girls used to threaten to leave me or whatever, I'm like, I'm slack. I don't care. Like, I'm slack. Now, at my age now, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? It don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
But it has never took me out of my character to where it's like, I naturally don't argue with women. I naturally don't do this with women. So even with that, but I'm slack, I'm always the same person.
Yeah.
So for me, it doesn't change. But it is a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
So you don't argue with no woman?
I try my best not to.
So when you say, wait, can you read the question?
Let me reword it. Can a man's ego get in the way of how he carries himself?
It can, but I think that's not just men. That's anybody.
Yeah, I feel like what you said, like it's based on like circumstances.
And then who the
Yeah.
person is, you know, if they're real with themselves and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I think anybody's ego, especially when it comes to like what you accomplished in life, your ego maybe,
Yeah.
let's say I make it out the hood and own the business and I got $1 million. My ego may be different from somebody that's still struggling or something like that. And I may look down on them. Not me in particular, but just.
But wouldn't that be? Would that be your ego? Or would that be confidence?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the
It
person.
depends on how it comes out.
Yeah,
Because you can be Radd, $100 Radd.
Yeah, I'm not
Radd
using
$1 million
that.
Radd.
Honestly, I feel like I'm that nigga regardless.
Yeah.
But,
I know you. That nigga.
Like, I'm not cocky with it. Like, I can be humble. You know what I'm saying? I know there's men out there way more, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it's just a confidence that was instilled in me since I was a kid. Like, don't let nobody make you think you're less than. You know what I'm saying? My dad always told me, feel like you can get bag any woman in the world, no matter who she is. That's just how I walk in the room. Like,
But
even if it was Beyonce, if I had J Money, I feel like I could have bagged Beyonce. It's like, it's just a confidence thing. It's not arrogant. It's not none of that. But I feel like if I can have a real conversation with a woman without her looking at what I have or something like that, I can get it.
Yeah, I'll make you fall in love with it.
That's just how I approach things. Like, I never,
So it's confident. So confidence is your ego.
pretty much. I go into stuff that, like, with the mindset of I'm the catch. You're a catch too, but what's wrong with me not feeling like I'm the catch?
Oh yeah, love you
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Something like that.
That's how you should be. That's how I do.
Yeah.
Like shit, what makes you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, a lot of women see you and they be like, oh, well, they go off just like parents and things and they just assuming things, but they feel like they're better than you. I think that you ain't good enough for them. It's like, I feel like I'm worthy of something. You're not worth my time too, so let's go in the same space with it. So, man, you don't know me from Adam, I don't know you, so.
It was, it was a blessing and a curse at the same time. 'Cause in my younger days, thinking like that got me to the, like, if she ain't fucking, well, fuck her then. I'm like, I'm the catch.
Yeah.
Thinking like that can be like bad, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I'm dealing with somebody with that same type of ego, it's like,
Okay.
I'm the catch, you the catch, so what's up? Like,
So what y'all basically saying is y'all know y'all don't live with what y'all definition of a man is.
Mhm.
If y'all date a woman or get to know a woman and her definition of a man is different, would you change or alter or, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you take heed to what her definition of a man is just for her to be happy?
I don't feel like a woman can tell me what a real man
can.
is. She's not a man.
She can say what she likes about a man.
Yeah,
She can
in
tell you what she
some
thinks to be a
instances, in some
man.
instances, you gotta take it into consideration. Just because one, that's your partner.
Yeah,
If you want to love that person, you gotta take it into consideration.
yeah, compromise yourself.
Yeah, I think the main thing, it's not her telling you what, how to be a man. I think it's more of what she loves and what she wants out of you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, if she approach it that way,
That's what I mean.
yeah,
That's what I mean. Like,
you can't, like,
you
I
can't
don't think a
come-
woman
you
can just
can't
say,
check-
a man is this, then you
Yeah.
don't do this. Like, you can't tell.
No.
Yeah.
My definition. If she says, like, you tell, like, we all have different definitions of what a man is. You live your life by your definition, I live mine, so forth and so on. Now, if your spouse says, hey, babe, this is what my definition of a man is, and if it's some stuff that you don't agree with, would you, of course, you'll explain your part of it, but would you take heed to that?
Yeah, it had to be
You
a
have to.
compromise, of
Yeah.
course.
So
To
how
keep
her approach.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Approach it,
her
the way
approach.
she approach it.
If she coming at you with an attitude, then it's gonna go one ear and out the other.
But you have to take into consideration what she's saying. If you want it to work. Or you just got the mindset where you just don't give it to her. You got whatever.
That
You know, like women that were fortunate to have their fathers in their life, they may look at that's what he did them right, their family right. That's what a man's supposed to be. But if I came up different, don't come at me with, well, my daddy did this. You supposed to, like, don't do it like that. If you want me to be more like your father, explain how your dad, you know what I'm saying, brought you, raised you, and then maybe I can work on it like that. It's just like you said, it's the approach
Yeah.
on how you get out of that. Because then that can hurt his ego. He can turn into a cold-hearted nigga.
I've been there before.
So why are priceless qualities so hard to give?
Priceless qualities.
Affection.
For example, affection, time, honesty, communication, priceless qualities.
So hard to get.
Things that are free.
Why is it so hard to give?
like a lot of women say, well, this can be asked for women too, but it's for time. I say time wise is because we live in an era where there are no at home dad or mom. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a relationship, everybody's working. So it's like if I'm working, you're not gonna see me as much. You know, luckily if you are a phone person, text person, whatever it is, we can communicate through that, but I can't give you my time if I'm trying to pay bills. You know, and a lot of people have different shifts. You might work in the morning, I might work at night. That's just time wise. Like a lot of women want more time than what it's given. What is like I gotta work 8 hours, and if they gonna offer overtime, I'm gonna do overtime. Like love don't pay the bills. Like I love you, but I love sleeping in this bed. But it's like if I don't want to work, we don't sleep in this bed. Affection, that's love language. Everybody's love language is different, but I think in a relationship you gotta compromise with that. But I don't think it's hard. But I just think it goes on the individual.
It is hard
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't communicate no more.
Yeah.
If your communication is trash, then it's not gonna work.
I think it's more so on like being considerate of being able to balance those things with your partner. You gotta be able to, at the same time, you gotta understand that you're working, but at the same time you have a partner. You can't just abandon their needs and abandon what they ask for. So you gotta be able to, even if it's the slighter things like, you know, attention, time, anything, send a message, let her know what you think about or something. So,
Take
you know,
2 seconds to send a text message.
yeah, be considerate and just let her know, like, you know, I love you. Simple. Boom. So I think it's being considerate of just simple things, you know, priceless.
But it goes the other way. A lot of women aren't the same
Yeah.
either. It ain't just me. 'Cause a lot of, for me,
And then more.
I need reassurance. That's my love language. I need to hear. I need to be touched. I need to. If you're thinking of me, tell me you're thinking of me.
Yeah.
I don't want to go all day not talking to you. I don't. That's just me. You don't have to buy me nothing. You don't have to. Hey, babe, I miss you. Oh, hey, I'm thinking of you. Or hey, I know you get off work late. I cook. That you got me. That's me. But a lot of women aren't nurturers. Like my mother. I love my mother to death, but she was not a nurturer growing up. It was just due to her circumstances. Like, you know, your dad's not here, so I gotta go to work. Like, but she made sure we had everything we had. Like, it was like, yo, I'm not gonna make it to your basketball game, but I got you the new Jordans. I'm not gonna make it to your track meet, but I got you the cleats. I'm not gonna make it to your food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was just her way of showing love. And I know my mother, if she would have been there, but it's like, yo, I gotta pay these bills.
And that was what made me say, the question was, why is it hard? And I think it's hard for men. I don't want to just say black men, but more so black men, because I'm a black man, how we were raised. Because we weren't really brought up to, well, most men weren't brought up to show emotion and stuff like that. When you was a young boy and you fell and scratched your knee and cried, first thing they said, stop crying like a little girl. Man up, do this, this, and that. So as an adult, if all these attributes of show emotion, communicate, and all that's not put into me when I'm a kid, well, how you expect me to do it as an adult? And I think that's what women, they don't get that part of it because we don't know how to communicate, because that's not how we was brought. I wasn't brought up communicating. I wasn't brought up expressing myself. That was looked down upon. So now I'm in a relationship with you, and you want me to express myself. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go to work. I gotta do this, this, and that. But it's like damn, she's feeling like, I have needs too. Damn, I need you to talk to me, hug me, grab me. But if I didn't grow up seeing that, how am I supposed to, you know what I'm saying? But like you say, it's communication. That's where
you can break that cycle. Yeah. That's also, because that also still goes into acceptance. Like I get what you're saying, and a lot of people are like that, but also it can be that's my flaw. I know it's my flaw, so I'm gonna accept it. Like, no, you can break that cycle. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
You have to want to break it.
yeah, you gotta want to break, but it does go. What I'm saying is, if you can already, I think it's more than just communication. It has to be.
That's a start.
It's just that's the big start, but it also has to be, because communication is just us talking. You can talk, but I can't hear you. You can talk, and I'm not listening. I have to actually understand where you're coming from and then make that change to please you. I have to feel, okay, this is what makes her happy. She's telling me this to teach her how to love her, or vice versa. He's telling me this to teach me how to love him. If I'm worth what you believe I am, you'll make that sacrifice to change. If you're worth it, then I'll make that change, because I want to know what I'm doing that's not making you happy. And I know a lot of women, same thing like me, a lot of women hold things in and they don't say nothing. No, tell me what, yo, I like this, I like that, I don't like this. Okay, let me do that for you. But like I said, it is come with compromise. It does come with the person, the spouse, and staying out of your own way. That goes right back to the ego thing. Your ego can't be like, well, I ain't like that. I didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
Nah, step aside. What's going on, man? Like, we all know we're going to be older a whole lot longer than we're going to be younger. And I don't want to be 40, 50 years old, introducing myself to women, say, hey, how you doing? My favorite color is this. Like, nah. I want to get it right now.
I think it just ties into communication too. Like most people don't communicate to understand; they communicate to respond,
To react.
or react. Yeah, like
They don't hear you.
Yeah,
They're just ready to respond.
right. If you talk to understand what that person's saying, instead of thinking of what's gonna be my next response.
As black men, how do you feel about each other right now? Today's society.
As far as me, as a black man, feeling about a black man today, I mean, you're gonna still love your black brothers and sisters. I feel like, this whole Black Lives Matter thing that, it started off good. It was a good vibe. Everybody was coming together, but within a week or two, I mean, we doing the same thing they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we back to square one as far as killing each other and doing things like that. I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you always love your peers and love your black brothers, but I don't feel like we doing what we're supposed to do. We're not living up to this expectation of being kings and like we're supposed to be. Like the animals they want us to be. Most of us is giving that up. And we had a chance to fix that. You know what I'm saying? And like we show them like, hey, it can be. Right now, I don't see it being fixed. It can be fixed.
How do you fix it? Or is it even fixable?
I can't say that because we're too tied into like our egos or the past of what may have happened. Because like I said, this whole Black Lives Matter movement was, to me, was probably the closest thing to really getting us right and good, and it was there. And it broke apart in a week.
But even that, a lot of black people didn't follow the Black Lives Movement. Like,
Yeah, they did.
like a lot of people be like, oh, we scream Black Lives Movement, but a black man tried to kill me. So
That's what I mean.
for me, we gotta stop killing each other, bro. We gotta stop.
And that's
We
the
gotta
hard
stop. We have to stop looking at each other and just thinking the worst. Going to the store, I don't know this dude, but what's up? What's up? Where you from?
Yeah.
But that's instilled.
That's instilled.
I feel like once we get past me, honestly, I think it is too far gone, possibly,
It
to
is.
get every black person on one accord. But because of the past trauma and so many years we've been through, whatever the bullshit we've been through, but I think, like you said, the Black Lives Matter movement, I feel like the downfall with that was when we see a group of black people together for once, somebody always come with the black man trying to kill me, so why would I stand with y'all?
Divided.
Like, you see a unity for 1 second, why are you shooting that down with a negative comment about blacks?
Yeah.
Like, okay, he tried to kill you yesterday, but if they standing with you today, let's make this the first step of change. Like, why we got, every time there's something of unity with blacks, there's always a person to throw a wrench in the motherfucker. Like,
It's always something negative.
yeah, it's like, oh, well, they didn't do this. They doing this right now, this probably, but they didn't do this.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, like, let them take the first steps forward. They trying today. Yesterday was yesterday. Today they trying.
That's and I'm an energy person. Like I give vibes. When I meet somebody, hey, how you doing, King? How you doing, black man? How you, like you saying? That's how I. Even if I ain't never met you.
And there's a couple guys like that now who's really like, hey, how you doing, King? I hear that a lot now, but like if we all can just really be about that and do that, it'd be different.
Only why I say it can't because that'd be world peace. You get what I'm saying? It's trillions of people. Right? We ain't gonna get a trillion people to agree with each other. But what I'm saying is, I think we'll have to start with self, and it will go around to who you surround yourself with and the energy you put off.
Like if I meet somebody and you know, if he going on, like, man, I ain't, no, that's not what I'm about. I apologize. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now if you want to keep going to that, that's something wrong with you. But it's like, bro, that's not the energy I'm giving off. When I walk in the room, not the energy I'm giving off. I'm not giving off energy of you're a threat to me or I'm a threat to you. I'm here to support what's going on. Like, you know, I know when it's about me, then I know when it's about you. That's the energy that I give off. And now that we're getting older, that is, you know, everybody's starting to become energy people. But in the same sense, a lot of the stuff is things been going on since the 50s, since the 60s, gang banging. Like you really shot up this store because he told you to? Like that, like that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's stupid.
Yeah, I feel like the world is really afraid of black people, especially men, coming together and being that powerful and really just being about like the world can be different. And I feel like there's other people besides black people who's interfering in that behind closed doors. We don't know they're doing it. It's like puppets. We're like puppets. You know what I'm saying? Like the Black Lives Matter, like I said, the movement, when they saw that, it's like, oh shit, oh damn. Oh hell no, they're not gonna get that close. Oh no.
Man, but we got so much, we got so much power, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
and
just
too much.
It's like, dang, we got so much, but don't know how to use it. Because if we really came together, and there is no, you're better than me, or you from this hood, or why you make a 10 cent more than I make, or no, if we really come together, first of all, we come together as black men, black women following along.
Of course.
Now we raising black kids, that's when we lead the next generation. It's going generational, this is going to work, but it's just.
But how was that, okay, I have a question. We all come together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does that change how we are viewed by white people?
Vote. Black people, we gonna run this. Hispanics, we gonna run this. If we don't want you in office, we're gonna get you out of there. You get what I'm saying? To where now whites are losing their minds because it's like, oh my God, they're using their powers. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't about I can beat you up or no. I'm you know what I'm saying? The pen is mightier than the sword. I don't want just now results. You know what I'm saying? No, I want this to go whatever. It does start with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm built off respect as a man. I don't care where you from, Crip, blood, yo. You respect me as a man, I respect you as a man. You probably from where you from because that's where you was raised. You can't help that. That is what it is, yo. That don't make you not a good person because you a Crip. Like, no, it don't make you a bad. No. Respect me as a man, but like I said again, go back to the energy you give. But if we stop giving the whites a reason to use that against us, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, shit, they kill each other. They kill each other, so why we gotta not?
They say that a lot.
How do we give that positive thought to like 18, 19-year-olds, the ones that's really out there?
And they're the ones now who's really
it's easier for us to say it because we're older.
Yeah. But we have to talk it. First of all, they gotta respect you. That's what it is. They gotta respect you. You can't talk to somebody 18, 19 that don't respect you. They're just like, man, no. Yeah.
They don't respect them. It's like,
so it's like,
the young kid
but what I'm saying is, for example, when I talk to my brother, I cannot chastise my brother no more. I can't, you my little brother, I'm gonna beat you up. No. So when I talk to him, I let him know, I'm talking to you as a man. But before a man, I'm talking to you as your big brother. They can put you on the shirt and say, I miss you here. And like, no. We gotta normalize living. Like, it shouldn't be no, whew, I made it to 18. Whew, okay. Let me get to 21. Whew, I made it to 21. Now I'm gonna get to 25. Why? No. As black men, as people, it should be like, yo, I'm gonna be 80, 90 years old.
Yeah, really living like that.
Like, really living like, because some people really feel like, damn, I made it to 25. What do I do now? Oh my God, I'm 30. I'm surprised. That shouldn't be a surprise. Live life, like enjoy it. Like, we have to make like all this live fast, die young is stupid. Do you know when you dead forever? Ever. Like not to get all spiritual, but I was walking the other day. I was talking to God. I was just like, 33 years, bro. Like, out of everything I've been through in this life, you allowed me to get to 33. And I know people that can make it to 15, make it to 20, make it to 25, make it to 17. Like 33 years, bro. That is an accomplishment. Because I've always been the type to, like, I'll turn up for y'all birthday. I don't know, my birthday, I don't know, it's just regular day, whatever. But now that I'm getting older, it's like, yo, this is really a milestone. This is a blessing that I made it here. I made it there. So now I understand why people love their birthday so much.
Exactly.
Let me celebrate this because there's some people that didn't make it this far. So we as black men, that's what we need to do. Normalize living. Normalize understanding, yo, I'm going to see tomorrow. I'm going to see my kids graduate. I'm going to play with my grandkids. Because we really knocking each other off. We knocking each other off. And it's getting bad that we're used to it. It's getting bad that we're used to it. Like, I'm so fucking tired of seeing recipes on my timeline.
Well,
I'm so tired. Like,
it's a new normal.
Exactly.
And you don't cry no more. You know, you want to cry, it's like, you know.
You more so get upset. It's just like, damn. Like, I can't.
Make it look more at your life. Any day now for me, it can be any day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta live every day to the full. You good?
What over sweater?
Yeah, that's
What over sweater?
we got side bro. That's but like I say, it's not that it all sounds good, because it does sound good and it sounds so capable, but you don't have any bad apples. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to love one another. It's not hard to support each other. It's not hard to. These things are not hard, but it's the bad apples that spoil it.
Well, I mean, I think it can be hard though for a lot of people. Like if you raised in if gangbanging is all you know, that's how you was raised. I think Nipsey said it, like if banging is your religion, it's like a sin not to. That's all I know. Ain't nobody ever pulled me to the side and tried to teach me right from wrong. It's like you lost cause. Like there's no turning back from that.
But do you think nobody has ever been taught what's right and wrong? Because you do go to school, right?
Yeah, in school, but if you grew up in the projects and all you saw was fucking turmoil and gangbanging and shit, and you go to school and these white people trying to tell you something, you're not listening to that.
Yeah, school don't matter.
Like, you're not like, man, it's fuck what they talking about. I'm about to go hit this lick. Fuck what they talking about. These niggas shot my cousin. I'm gonna go get these niggas back. It's just, I feel like the environment is just, like, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, everybody's taught right from wrong, but, like, your environment, it's different.
Your environment.
Yeah, like, it's
Your
different
environment
for
causes
everybody.
it, and you have to quote unquote follow protocol.
Yeah.
And I feel that we're so militant when it comes to hood stuff. Even when you don't live in the hood no more, you still like. Even with me, it's small, but it's like I'm finna go outside. I can't put on flip flops. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going to the store and now wear flip flops.
You never know.
Like I'll be in a good area, but you never know. Like that's embedded in because of the hood. Like, but in the same sense, I get what you're saying. Like what Nipsey said, gangbanging is all you know. But in the same sense, still the energy
But
you
you
put
said
out.
break the cycle too, right?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is the energy you put out. Like I said earlier, everybody's from somewhere. Whether they affiliated, whether they a gang member or a gang banger, you're from somewhere. But in the same sense, I know a lot of people don't do it. I cannot knock you for where you're from. That's probably where you were raised. But the energy you put out can be totally different. There's some dudes that walk in the party mad.
Yeah.
There's some people that were going out to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy they put out. And I know this is going to sound so effed up when I say it, and I do not mean to disrespect the dead, but we all know people that was extra out, that when they did pass, we wasn't surprised. And I've said it, I'm like, yo, if this person doesn't change his ways, something bad's going to happen to him. Not trying to speak it into existence, not wishing it upon them, but that's the energy you give out. You get what I'm saying? People are gonna do whatever they're gonna do regardless. Not saying if you give out good energy, things won't happen to you, but in the same sense, that could help and protect you. That could save you. You know what I'm saying? And how I am, if I see, care if you're a crip, I don't care if you're blood, but if you extra out, let me separate myself from you. You know what I'm saying? I like going home. I like playing with my daughter. I like making TikToks. I like food. I like hot showers. I like these things. Something could happen to me and I'll never be able to do that again, bro. Like, I really made you mad enough to take me off this earth forever. How mad can I make you? You want me gone forever? No. Let me get away from that energy because that ain't what I want to be about. Because one, I'm not gonna let you jump off on me. Two, ignorance. I can't be around ignorance.
Yeah.
If I can't learn from you, or all right, you have a good one, man.
But how do you help them get better if you stay away from them?
No. But I talk, and I don't talk.
But how often do you keep trying before you just say he or she is a lost cause?
When they understand what I'm saying, but still choose to do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, but I ain't like that. Okay, it's all good. I went to the bad point you, boom, but that's not the kind of energy I want around me. Now, people that want to be in your life will be in your life. You get what I'm saying? And if I'm not in your life or whatever, it's no ill will. It's just I can't be affiliated with that. My phone ain't off, but it's like, yo, sir, I cannot. I'm not with that. I'm about living. I'm about growth. I'm about, about the future. I'm about living. I don't want today to be my last day. I got so many plans. I'm trying to own this. I'm trying to own that. Me and Baba was talking about life insurance for our kids and investing. Like I want to do those things. And if the energy you're not giving off is what I need, I'm not gonna be around there, because as we're getting older, we realize the best thing we ever gonna get in this life is peace. It's a peace of mind. Like money can't buy that, and I used to be like, shit, money can buy everything else. Like, but as I've gotten older and I really understood what that meant, a peace of mind is amazing. Like as of right now, I'm not used to everything going right in my life. Like this starting to scare me. Like, I'm good with my kid, I'm good with my girl, me and my daughter's mom finally getting along. I don't have no enemies. I forgave everybody that ever hurt me. I'm working, my bills are paid, my credit card. Like, I'm not used to this. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, I ain't got no problems right now. Like, I mean, of course you got your problems, but it's like, I'm blessed and I see it. I like this. I like this, bro. So, no.
So I think negative about it.
Negative about what?
Your life being
Too good.
too good.
No, but what I'm because I said
You're thinking negative.
No. I was just saying I'm not used
This
to
is weird
this,
to
but
me.
now that I know, but once you get a hold of it, once you get a hold of that, I'm holding on to this. I'm holding on to this. Like, I like peace. I like not arguing. I like this, but in the same sense, it's okay. How do I keep this? For me, like I said, I'm an energy person. So when I meet other black men, how you doing, sir? How you doing, King? How you doing, black man? How you doing? Everything good? That's how I am. Like, whether I'm in the gym, whether I'm in the grocery store, all that. I'm uplifted. I'm giving you the energy that I'm not a threat to you.
Yeah, you gotta show them different than what they used to. Just with the introduction, how you doing? Because you be walking past somebody,
and all that all the time.
you be always mean mugging, just looking at somebody
Instead of
sideways.
what's happening, what's bragging, what's cracking.
Yeah.
How you doing? They see that,
How you doing?
So, yeah.
But I gotta get out of that too though, because I don't always speak
Yeah,
first when I see. I made like not even say a vow, which was like a promise, I guess, to myself to try to speak to every black person I see if I'm walking. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
just say, nah, son.
I fell off that, but it's like I got to the point where it's like I don't speak that's spoken to, and I go off how you speak to me. So if you, what's happening? Mama, what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying? Or how you doing? What's going on, so? What's going on, boss? But I don't know, I react to, like you say, your energy, I react off how people get at me, because I'm not a confrontational person.
Yeah.
I don't go looking for it. I just handle it if it comes to me, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, man, it's hard.
No, I'm not saying don't handle your business, but it's like,
No, yeah.
I do my best to prevent that.
Yeah.
Like, this is not what I'm here for. This is not what I like. No, I don't want to fight. I will defend myself. I will do my shit if I have to. But the goal is to not let me get that far. For what?
We starting to be too old to be fighting, to keep it real.
I'm not fighting.
Yeah, right. That hurts, man.
What?
then
You don't win out of it.
That hurts.
You don't win out of it. My body don't heal as fast.
I'm not 18 no more. Like,
And I don't want to have to shoot you. But, like, I'm not about to be out here squabbling.
I'm at point out yeah.
I slip and fall, break money. I go to work tomorrow.
I gotta go to work at 7 in the morning.
I just want to ask for work. Yeah, like, I ain't about to have you, but you know, for that. Like, no, nigga.
What are some routines, habits you use to protect your energy?
For me, I skate, I work out, I pray, and I'm just an energy person myself. The energy I give out, I like to receive back. I enjoy having a peace of mind, so those are the things that I just do what keeps me sane. Those things keep me sane, keep me in character, and I kind of believe protect me.
As far as me, like you was saying earlier, music, do music, put you in another space, you know. Like I said, there's so much in the world to talk about and so much you can put in the music. And so, for me, I think music, yeah.
Yeah, I would say music, skating, and I think mainly those two, honestly. And no, honestly, what I found, like self-care, like, you know, cutting your own hair, like trimming your shit, just simple shit like that, that's honestly a very relaxing thing. Like, I even put that on my Instagram page one time. Like, you know, as a man, you should honestly just try that shit. Really just take the day out and really just, you know, take care of yourself, cut your shit up.
So what do y'all do? What have y'all been doing since COVID happened to keep y'all keep you sane?
I think
Because there's not really, you can't really do too much.
I'm still working, so my routine hasn't my routine hasn't changed from COVID as far as just seeing people. As far as I'm glad I'm in a FaceTime era. Like, I just FaceTime everybody, but other than that, my life hasn't really changed. It's just more. I still gotta go to work. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed in that department because I know that there's some people out here really struggling to pay bills or so. COVID, you know, through the grace of God, nothing has changed for me.
Yeah, and like I said, like mine, I've been able to really like focus more really on the music because a lot of time I was taking my time and I really put too much into it, but I've been accomplishing a lot lately, like a lot. Put a lot of videos out now, visuals, promotion, so that, and just build my kids out, and just, you know.
I channeled a lot into like my creative side, like, you know, videography. For a while, I used to do it as a hobby. I was like, you know, I'm really doing this YouTube shit.
Then we filmed before.
You know, do it for a channel on YouTube and just say, you know, fuck it. But then now I really branched out. I talked to a couple people and I was like, bro, just take that, just put 100% into it and just, you know, just see what you get out of it. So, you know, just videography, like graphic design, all of that shit, like really taking a big step into my creative side and embracing it. So, yeah.
And you know what? Back to the other question.
That's
We've been doing better at that as far as going earlier saying what can we do as black men. Since the pandemic, I've seen a lot of black-owned or black businesses get support from each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've noticed that, like even with you, with this is yours.
Yeah.
Be nice. He's done photo shoots for me. It's like, no, we are supporting each other. That's one thing I've noticed. Like the shirt you got on is from our friends who went through breast cancer.
CJ.
Yeah, that's one thing I think. A lot of clothing brand, a lot of baking. That's one thing that COVID has done. It's brought people together as far as, you know what, let me put my money into you. Let me put my money into what you got going to help support black businesses. Like when you first hear black, boom, what is it? What you got?
alright, I'm supporting. Like,
And I made it a thing this past Christmas. I only bought black. Like all the presents I bought was from a black business. Like
That's dope.
if it was clothing, I bought everything. Like not everybody. I couldn't support everybody, but the stuff that I bought for Christmas for other people was from a black-owned business, like Burgundy Bay and a friend of mine. They're probably it's called Conquer Queen. Bought stuff from there. And then I just shouted people out. It's not always, support is not always buying, you know what I'm saying? You can, you know, shout people out too, but I made it a thing though.
Yeah.
poster free, but people.
They find some way to just be like, nah, I'm gonna do it. So, bro, just
Or somebody gonna use it.
exactly.
Anything else, fellas? Anything else? Alright, well, I want to thank my guys with this podcast today. Appreciate y'all.
No problem.
Uncle Earl in the flesh.
In the flesh, I'm here. I'm a real person.
That shit funny.
What's the hot goddamn money? What's your Instagram?
I'm a real person.
I'm lost.